to. Because I could sit over in that chair till the cows come home, and that man I got, he wouldn't say a damn word. He wouldn't say nothing if I never cooked nothing, put it on the table. He wouldn't say a word about nothing I do around here, because he don't fuss at me and try to control me and tell me what I need to do. I don't fuss at him and control him. Sometimes things need to be done. I have to keep reminding him because he forgets. But I'm not going to do my husband that way. That ain't no way to do no kind of human being is trying to control them. If you that big of a control freak, you need to be by yourself. Because you can't control other people. And when I lived with Doug, look, we didn't have what I got now. I got a nice place. It's not no mansion, but I'm proud of it. I've never lived in a nice place out on my own as I've got now. And I can say it's paid for. I ain't got to worry about it. Lived down there with Doug. We lived in that old house. It wasn't nothing fancy. It was just an old-timey wood house, but I was proud of that. I caught water in a damn bucket under my bathroom sink for 2 years. He could have done fixed that water, but I never raised hell of it. I catch it, I throw it out the yard, and I stick it back under there. Till he got ready to fix it, that's how we caught water under a bucket, which is stupid. Most women would have raised sand and they just kept showing out because you ain't fixed their water. I ain't gonna do that. Now, if it's something I feel like really needs to be doing, and I done told you a few times, then I might get to, well, you need to do this because we got to have this done, But with Thomas, he forgets a lot of times. It ain't that he's stupid. His memory is not as good as mine. I forget too, but he forgets worse than I do. And if you don't lay him a note down here or keep reminding him, he will forget it. But now me, I can remember a little bit more than he does. But it's in me to want to do everything. I try to fix everything. I try to take care of everybody. I try to do everything. And sometimes it ain't enough of me to go around, and it gets to me sometimes when everything starts tearing up. But then I pick my bootstraps up, and I pick up, and I go on, and I get on it again. I can't give up. I got to keep going. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, but that's the difference between me and my sister. I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me. I don't want nobody trying to hand me no handout. I don't want, because then people don't give a rat's ass about you. None of them folks on Facebook don't give a shit about you. All they gonna do is hunt things to gossip about you and make fun. That's all the hell they gonna do, because they don't give a damn about you. You might think they feel sorry for you and stuff, but they don't give a shit about you.
I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me.
I don't either, Mama. I ain't never wanted nobody to feel sorry for me. I don't give them a rolling around and didn't have nothing. If I was living in a ditch out there, I'm not gonna let nobody know I'm living in that fucking ditch. I'll find me a mud hole and I'll slick my hair down and try to keep it stinking and go right on to work if I can get to work. They ain't gonna know. They're not gonna know what I have and what I ain't got at home because I don't tell them that. I'm proud of what I got. It ain't no mansion or nothing. I'm proud of it. Yeah, I like you to see what I got because I'm proud of it. Not that I'm trying to rub it in your face or trying to outdo you. It's because it's something I wanted and I'm proud of it. But there's a difference. Definitely a difference between me and Betty. Even though we're sisters, we are totally different, just like you and Aunt Ned and Aunt Lila was totally different. They might be some ways alike, but not all ways are alike. And I'm not going to tell you that I'm not hot-headed, because I ain't scared of folks. I'll go to work. I'm just as nice as I can be. But you're not going to try to run over me. Because when you do, I'm going to show my ass, and that's the way you are. I've seen time and time you be good to people and stuff, then all of a sudden somebody going to try to buffalo you and try to make you feel stupid. You going to get your ass up and you be ready to fight. That's the way I am. I got the same ways as you got. Did not realize it because I always thought I got my anxiety and shit from my daddy. Thomas has always told me, he said, you might look more like your daddy, but you got ways just like your mom. And I wouldn't believe it. I said, he was like mom. I'd have to be a mighty fine woman to walk my mama's shit. Look at him. When you start running around here looking at shit and checking this 2 or 3 different times because you was out of your element, I didn't look at you like I had Alzheimer's and didn't look at you because you was old. You know what I said? Oh my God, I do the same shit. That's where I get my wage from.
Well, I want to ask you something. How did you get that certificate in that form up there?
How did we get it? You remember when Daddy died? That woman, Miss Beverly Mones, she give each one of us one of those.
You give me that.
She probably give it to you and you put it with your paperwork and just forgot about it. I'm telling you, she give you what it wasn't in no frame. I put that in the frame.
Yeah, I know.
She had one to give you, Betty got one, and I got one. And I'm telling you that was given to all of us.
I've got one.
But like I said, with all that going on and stuff, you know, you might just, but I'm telling you, as far as I remember, me, you, and Betty got one. Because, look, I didn't even have no control over that funeral business. It was already paid for.